Good morning, students. In the last class, now solutions, next topic. So, in the last class, we have discussed about ideal and non-ideal solution differences. In that, I will recall you the differences. The solutions which obey Raoult's law over a range of temperature and concentration are known as ideal solution, whereas with solutions which do not obey are non-ideal solutions. In the ideal solutions, as it is name is ideal, so force of attraction between the molecules in the pure component is same as that in the solution. So in the non-ideal solution, force of attraction is either higher, that means either stronger or weaker than in the pure components. Now next point, vapor pressure of the solution is same as that in the pure components. In the non-ideal solution, vapor pressure of the solution is either lesser or more than that in the pure components. Then fourth point, enthalpy of mixing in case of ideal solution is equal to 0, and in non-ideal solution, enthalpy of mixing in case of non-ideal solution is either positive or negative, that is not equal to 0. Then next point, volume of mixing is again equal to 0 in case of ideal solution, and that is non-zero in case of non-ideal solution. In ideal solution, azeotropes are formed, and in the non-ideal solution, azeotropes are not formed. Now, in this class, we will discuss about the types of non-ideal solutions. So, non-ideal solutions are classified into solutions that show positive deviation from Raoult's law. Solutions that show positive deviation from Raoult's law, and another that will be solutions that show negative deviation from Raoult's law. Now I will discuss first solutions which show positive deviation from Raoult's law. In this I will draw a diagram. So let me give an example diagram for you. So here I will take the diagram of mole fraction versus vapor pressure, and I will draw the diagram for both ideal solutions and non-ideal solutions. P1 naught and it is P2 naught. So this is the P total. So now here the graph will be like this. So this is maximum. So here I have plotted a vapor pressure versus mole fraction graph for ideal and non-ideal solutions with positive deviation. Here dotted line represents x1 is equal to 0, x2 is equal to 1, x1 is equal to 1, x2 is equal to 0. So okay, dotted line is for ideal solution. This is P1, this is P2, and it is P2. And solid line represents that for positive deviation from Raoult's law. So as the graph indicates, or in the graph we have shown here, every vapor pressure of solution is greater than that in the pure components. That means observed vapor pressure is greater than that calculated by using Raoult's law. So delta H mixing is greater than 0. That is, heat is absorbed during the mixing. Heat is absorbed during mixing. So, next point, delta V mixing is also greater than 0 because as the molecules have weaker force of attraction in the solution, so that they are more loosely held or they are more distant to each other and occupy larger volume after mixing. Now, in this positive deviation, I have some examples for you. I will write it on the board and just take down those examples. Now, in the examples of positive deviation, first is acetone and CH2, second one is acetone and ethanol, third one is ethanol plus water, fourth one is N-hexane plus ethane, fifth example is benzene and acetone, methanol and chloroform. So these are some of the examples which are to be taken in the examples of solutions which show positive deviation. Don't confuse the examples. Now I will explain this example and this one. So in the second example, acetone and ethanol. See here, in the ethanol molecules are held together by hydrogen bonds. Molecules of ethanol are held together by hydrogen bonds. Now, if we add acetone to the solution of ethanol, then this acetone will occupy in between the hydrogen bonds, so that some of the hydrogen bonds are being cut. So, because of weakening of the bonds between the molecules, so that there will be increase in the vapor pressure, so that these solutions will show positive deviation from Raoult's. Now, acetone plus CH2 solution. So, the dipolar interactions between acetone and CH2. Dipolar interactions in the solution of acetone and CH2 will be weaker than those in the individual acetone or CH2 molecules, so that we will have positive deviation from Raoult's law. Now next one, negative deviation solutions that show negative deviation from Raoult's law. Now for this I will draw a diagram, same type of the diagram. I will draw X vapor pressure. So X1 is equal to 0, X2 is equal to 1, T2 naught, T1 naught. So X1 is equal to 1, X2 is equal to 0. So here same diagrams I will draw. This is the P total. Now here the diagrams will be like this. Minimum vapor pressure. So in the graph in the positive deviation I have shown a maximum vapor pressure, and in the negative deviation I have shown a minimum vapor pressure. So I want those quantities in the next part. So here again the dotted line represents the ideal solution and solid line represents the solution for negative deviation from Raoult's. Now here, as the diagram indicates that, what is the cause for negative deviation? See here, vapor pressure of the solution is less than that in the pure component. are strongly bonded or they are more close to each other and more closely held so that they occupy the smaller one. Now in the examples in the non-ideal solutions with negative deviation, water plus HCl or HNO3, water plus HCl or water plus HNO3, then acetone plus CHCl3, then diethyl ether plus chloroform, acetone and aniline, last one phenol and aniline. So these are the few examples which are given in the negative deviation. Don't mix up with the examples. So here you will be asked a question like this. The solution of ethanol and water shows positive deviation. Why? Justify your answer. That 2 marks ಗೆ question ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಆಯ್ತಾ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಾನು 2 questions ನ answers ಅನ್ನು ಹೇಳ್ತೇನೆ. So in phenol and aniline, see here phenol molecule is like this and aniline molecule is like this. So there will be bonding created between, that means in the individual molecule bonding, intermolecular or interaction between the individual molecules, individual phenol molecules or individual aniline molecules is smaller. Then phenol molecule is mixed with aniline molecule. The proton of phenolic group is going to attach with lone pair of electron present on nitrogen, so that there will be bond created between the lone pair of nitrogen present on aniline and hydrogen of phenol. So the bond will be strengthened so that there will be decrease in the vapor pressure and hence this solution will show negative deviation from the result. And in the acetone and CHCl3, this is the molecular structure of CHCl3 and this is the structure of C double bond O CH3. So this is the molecule of acetone and this is the molecule of chloroform. So here when the individual molecules are present, there is no hydrogen bonding between the molecules of acetone or chloroform. Now when we mix the solutions, the oxygen of acetone is going to form a hydrogen bond with the hydrogen of chloroform, so that strengthening of the bond, hydrogen bond take place. So because of strengthening of the bond, the vapor pressure of the solution decreases and hence solution shows negative deviation from ground score. Now next one, azeotropes. This is also a quantity or information related to non-ideal solutions itself. Now but heading will be different. So okay. So here next one is azeotropes. What are azeotropes? I will deal with. Then I will give you the examples. So next quantity or next heading, azeotropes. Azeotropes are also called as constant boiling mixtures. Constant boiling mixtures. These azeotropes will be asked in 1 or 2 marks. So if you separate or if the ideal solution is subjected to fractional distillation, then components of the ideal solution can be separated by fractional distillation or repeated distillation. This is the true form. Okay. Now if the solution with non-ideal solutions showing non-ideal solution, bracket positive or negative deviations, then the solutions of non-ideal solutions showing positive or like negative deviations are subjected to fractional distillation. We cannot separate the components by fractional distillation as at the boiling point or or at the boiling point, there will be a mixture which distills without change in composition. A mixture which distills without change in composition. Distills without change in composition. That is boils at a constant temperature, and liquid and vapor phase will have same composition. Liquid and vapor phase will have same composition. These type of the solutions are called as isotopes or constant boiling mixtures. That is, when non-ideal solutions are, that is with positive or negative deviations, are subjected to fractional distillation, it is not possible to separate the two components by fractional distillation. So what is the cause? The cause will be a mixture which distills without change in composition and boils at a constant temperature is obtained, where the liquid and vapor phase will have the same composition at the time of boiling point. So this type of the solutions are called as azeotropes, and it is not possible to separate the components of azeotropes either by fractional distillation. Here again, based on the type of the non-ideal solution, there are two types in the azeotropes. Type 1, minimum boiling azeotropes. And second one, maximum boiling azeotropes. Minimum boiling azeotropes and maximum boiling azeotropes. Before going for the minimum boiling azeotropes and maximum boiling azeotropes, I am going to clear the meaning of boiling point. So what is the boiling point? Boiling point is the temperature at which vapor pressure of the liquid becomes equal to atmospheric pressure. Boiling point is the temperature at which vapor pressure of the liquid is equal to atmospheric pressure. Now, liquid with higher vapor pressure will have, or it is more volatile. Liquid with higher vapor pressure is more volatile, so that evaporation tendency from liquid to vapor phase is more, so that this will have lesser boiling point. And similarly, liquid with lower vapor pressure, less volatile, is said to have more boiling point. Now I will draw the diagrams for positive azeotropes with minimum boiling azeotropes. I will draw the diagram for composition versus boiling point. So this is the component A, this is the component B, and this is the BP of mixture. Here, these minimum boiling azeotropes are shown by the solutions which show solutions with large positive deviations from Raoult's law. Minimum boiling azeotropes are shown by the solutions with large positive deviations from Raoult's law. So because of large positive deviation, here vapor pressure of the solution is more than that of the pure component. Vapor can quote here. So one of the examples I will give you: C2H5OH plus water, that is ethanol plus water, taken from the mixture of fermentation of sugars. So here, I will write boiling point of water is equal to 100 degrees. Boiling point of ethanol is equal to 78.3 degrees, and boiling point of the mixture is equal to 78.1 degrees, and approximate composition will be 95% of ethanol, 95 ethanol by volume. So here at this boiling point, we cannot separate the mixture of ethanol and water separately, so that will contain 95% of ethanol by volume of the solution, and composition of the solution will be water is equal to 0.056 and ethanol is equal to 0.944. So this is the composition and boiling point of solutions with show minimum boiling azeotrophs. Now next one, maximum boiling azeotrophs. Maximum boiling azeotrophs. Here also same type of the diagram is drawn. So composition and boiling point. So this is the component A and this is the component B. Then boiling point of the mixture is greater than that of the two components. So here, solutions which show large negative deviations, solutions that show, don't confuse with the things, minimum boiling are shown by solutions with positive deviation, and maximum boiling are shown by solutions with negative deviation. Solutions which show large negative deviations from Raoult's law form this type of the azeotrophs, that is maximum boiling azeotrophs. Now here, vapor pressure of the solution is less than that of pure components. Vapor pressure of the solution is less than that of pure components. So that what should be the boiling point? Boiling point of the solution or mixture is greater than that of the pure components. So you have the diagram I have shown you. This is the first component, this is the second component. Here vapor pressure of A is more than B, so that mixture is still more than both the components. Now example, first one, water plus HCl. Water plus HCl. So here boiling point of the mixture is 110 degrees. Boiling point of water is 100 degrees, and boiling point of HCl is -85 degrees. Composition 20.3% by mass of HCl. 20.3% by mass of HCl. Second example, example number 2, water plus HNO3. Water plus HNO3. In this, boiling point of the mixture is equal to 393.5 Kelvin. Then boiling point of water is equal to 373 Kelvin. Boiling point of HNO3 359 Kelvin, and at this temperature composition of the mixture will be 68% HNO3 and 32% water by mass. So 68% HNO3 and 32% water by mass. Here the types of non-ideal solutions and then types of azeotrophs is completed. colligative properties. Colligative properties. So this is the important part for the problems. Colligative properties. Colligative properties. This is very important, and from this colligative properties you will be asked one problem. There are 4 colligative properties. So colligative in Latin, co means together, ligare means to bind. So from the meaning of colligative, so here co means together, ligare means to bind, so that this is to bind the particles. So the properties of the, let me clear here, dilute solutions word is to be used. For the solution of dilute solutions, properties which depend on number of solute particles present in the solution, number of solute particles, that is molecules or ions. Particles may be molecules or ions. So that in case of dilute solutions, properties depending on number of solute particles, but not on their nature, are called as colligative properties. Not on their nature are called as colligative properties. Then what is the use of studying the colligative properties? Here colligative properties are used in determination of molar mass of the substances, and second one, degree of dissociation, alpha in the case of electrolytes. So usually the colligative properties are used in determination of molar mass of the substances and degree of dissociation alpha in case of electrolytes. There are totally 4 colligative properties. First one, relative lowering of vapor pressure of solvent. Second one, elevation in boiling point of solution or solvent. Third one, depression in the freezing point of solvent. And fourth colligative property, osmotic pressure of the solution. So now in this class or in the next